Brief update on BTC and Solana as a follow-up to our live stream from this morning. We essentially got this move up this morning here, ending the live stream around this time at 8 a.m. just before New York Open. And what I said is I wouldn't be surprised if we got a move down, back tested the previous week high, and then got a move to the upside from there. And that's exactly what we're seeing happen here. So this prediction was correct. However, what I had said is I don't care if this would happen. I'm simply not interested in longing this level. Even if we were to get the bounce up for a move up, I would prefer that, I would prefer to take a trade here. And so if, pending what BTC does, if we were to see sort of a breakdown into this zone, I may look for some kind of a long setup just because there is a decent amount of liquidity around this 92.6 level. We also have a naked session point of control at 92, so slightly lower. So if we were to go see, basically a move down into this zone here, doing something like this, I may look for some kind of a local long setup. I pulled my limits off of this order here, so we can go ahead and pull that long setup. I would essentially look for something back into here, hold this area of support, and then I would look for some kind of a long setup, towards the highs going into the end of the week. I would prefer to take this setup, say Thursday. I don't know that I would take it on Friday going into the weekend because, usually weekend price action is sort of chopped sideways. That said, taking a look at Solana, I do think that there's a good opportunity for Solana amongst other alts to get a run up over the weekend if BTC does choose to consolidate over the weekend. And this is something that we've seen in the past where alts will sort of get that run to the upside because they don't have, they're not tied to CME or doing CME gaps. So I did take this long setup on a sweep of Monday low here. Last night I posted that. We did get a nice move to the upside, rejected, back tested this zone, and it got another move up. So seeing this hold of support twice here, this is really encouraging, and this could be considered a higher low. Price held this area of support, and essentially this level here we can see is the last low before price broke to the downside. And we can see that this level acted as resistance here, deviated, got to move down, and now we're back into that zone where Solana is attempting to get a break to the upside. If we do get acceptance above this level after, deviating it and rejecting here, I think acceptance above this level would bode well for continuation to the upside. And essentially, just like I said this morning in the live stream, is that if we do get that continuation to the upside, I would look for a claim of Monday high. And if price is able to do that, I wouldn't be surprised if we did get a run to all-time highs. And that is essentially, primarily based off of this period of consolidation. If you, sort of take this period of consolidation, it does target this high here, which we didn't quite get. Not only that, but when it comes to the Monday range, if you sweep the low and reclaim it, typically you would look for a full rotation of the range. So because this is the full range here, we sweep this level here. Now we would expect a rotation to the upside. And if we are going to see some degree of bullish continuation, which I covered in great detail this morning, I encourage you to go back and watch that live stream. It's on Twitter, available for replay. If we gain acceptance above this high, I definitely think all-time highs could be on the table, or at the very least, an extended move to the upside, possibly over the weekend. If we go ahead and take a look, just lastly here at the Solana BTC pair, we can see that Solana has been relatively weak recently against BTC given this downtrend. However, Solana is coming up on a local area of support here where, if you go ahead and look back at sort of this zone, this has sort of been a key SR flip zone: resistance, support back down below, support here, flip to resistance here, and now we've back tested this level once again and are now seeing some degree of a move to the upside. So I do think it's possible that the Solana BTC pair does range here a little bit, but what I'll be looking for is for price to gain acceptance back above basically this level here in this zone. And if it's able to do that, we could definitely see an extended move to the upside on Solana that will reflect very positively on the Sol USD pair as per this setup that we've been watching since last night.